is like that big of a shock. It's like every album that's been really hyped or really popular since like November just hasn't like lived up to the hype behind it, I guess, for me. Been okay, just not huge, not amazing me. No, I liked that Beastie Boys album yesterday. Implying what? That they're cool? Well, they are. Haters gonna hate. Hi everyone. Anthony Fantano here, the internet's busiest music nerd. I hate the internet. It's time for an album review of the new Explosions in the Sky LP, Take Care, Take Care, Take Care. These guys are a Texas instrumental rock outfit. It's been 4 years since they followed up their last LP, All of a Sudden I Miss Everyone. No EPs, no singles, no phone calls. And I would be lying if I didn't say I did assume that this waiting period was going to result in some kind of great realization or change for the band. And I've been listening to this LP on and off since I got the promo version of it, and I'm just visiting it and revisiting it and waiting for the moment where it just clicks with me and makes my brain happy, because right now I feel like I'm in a coma. I'm in a weird alternate dream world where I don't love the new Explosions in the Sky LP and I just want to wake up from this horrible nightmare. But I do feel like my enjoyment or lack thereof of this album has been horribly mutilated by my love of this group's past work. To me, Explosions' sound improved greatly from Tell the Truth to All of a Sudden. Those early albums do have a lot of beauty to them, but, you know, in retrospect they are kind of just a little bit rough around the edges. And now that the band's sound is huge, they have achieved epic, where do you go from there? Where do you go from there when your sound is so dependent upon this loud, soft dynamic? Explosions in the Sky is kind of sticking to their guns on this record. Much of what is on this LP sounds exactly like what is on their last LP. The guitars still shimmer the same way, the drums are still really loud, the snares sound like pistols are going off, the bass drums sound like bombs are blowing up in the distance. But there are a few instrumental additions to this album that are put on here to kind of give the appearance of evolution and progression in terms of style. Noticing some acoustic guitar on here that I like. Don't know why the band wasn't using it more on their past couple LPs. Also noting some string work as well. So subtle that you wouldn't even really notice it unless you were listening really hard. Just really paying attention to the music, leaning over in your seat, and engaging with it. But there are some things on here I don't care for at all. Like the looped percussion, some of what I think sounds like hand percussion on some of these tracks that I really don't care for. Also the wordless vocals, not that I prefer them to have words, but these really spectral moans and the humming, these hums, just don't really add much to the tracks for me. I guess my problem is that I don't really love not one single track on this album from beginning to end. But I do find myself gravitating towards certain spots in these songs though. The middle of Be Comfortable kind of underwhelms me, but I love the descending guitar melody over that part of the song. And the really droney guitar outro on that is nice too. Great sounds. And I love the twinkling intro on Postcard before the primal drums come in and just start thumping really hard and kind of ruining what could have been a very delicate moment. I love that first explosion of guitars after the band stops playing with that hip-hop beat.
Not to say the band has never done stuff like that before.
On the track Let Me Back In. But I still can't say I'm enjoying this album as a whole though. And I know a lot of you guys are. And that's fine. I'm still just kind of mixed though. I know that the feelings on this album are nowhere near as depressing or desolate on All of a Sudden I Miss Everyone. But I can't help but feel like, in a way, I've kind of gotten the same record over again. Because when it comes to how these guys build their songs, they're still doing it in a really predictable way. I'm talking about the way these guys layer their tracks, when they introduce new melodies, how long they lay on a climax, how long until that climax actually gets here. So I'm feeling a strong 5 to a light 6 on this album. It was alright. But how do you feel about this record? Are you loving it? Are you hating it? Why? And what do you think I should review next? Anthony Fantano, Explosions in the Sky, take care, take care, take care, forever.
Yeah, I'm wearing shorts and black socks, so what? So what?